We've got some nice weather for all the activities that we have going on across the area for this weekend. Starting off with Friday night football. Got some nice weather. South Aiken at Gray Collegiate being the Jim Hudson football Friday game of the week. Kickoff at 7:30. Now, as you're heading out to the game, it feels pretty good out there right now for this afternoon. But as you're heading out to the game for later on this evening, it is going to be cool enough for that jacket. We've got upper 60s for kickoff temperatures around 7:30. And even by halftime, we'll be down into the lower 60s. So, yeah, you'll definitely want to take something to stay warm as you're cheering on your team. Now, in terms of tomorrow, we've got more football for you. We've got the Gamecocks taking on Oklahoma. Kickoff at 12:45, so an afternoon game. Now, if you want to get out there a little bit earlier and do some tailgating, we do have low to mid 60s around that time. So we've got plenty of sunshine. So it's got some more beautiful weather. It may be a little cool. You may want a sweater despite being in the full sunshine. However, by kickoff, you won't need that sweater or that jacket. 72 by around 12:45, and then by fourth quarter, it is going to be warm, upper 70s to around 80. So we've got some gorgeous weather that's going to continue for us here in the Midlands as we head into the weekend. Right now, it is looking beautiful out there, lots of sunshine. 68 in Columbia, Orangeburg at 67, 66 in Manning. And if you have plans to head out to the State Fair, why not? We've got some great weather to do so. 74 for the high today, or 75 for the high today for Columbia, and temperatures will be warming nicely under all that sunshine after starting out the day in the 40s for many of us here in the Midlands. But if you are going to be out past sunset later on this evening, by around 9 o'clock, those temperatures will be down into the low 60s. So again, you'll want to have that jacket handy if you're going to be out later tonight. First alert radar showing quiet conditions across our area. That's because we have high pressure and control of our weather pattern. But we do have some small changes to talk about to our weather pattern looking ahead to Sunday. It's all due to this frontal system that's still back out towards our west. It's moving across the central portions of the U.S. now, but it's going to make its way towards our area. And by Sunday, it could trigger a few showers. So just a few isolated showers, not expecting anything widespread whatsoever, nothing like last Sunday. So again, nothing to rearrange your outdoor plans over. You may want to keep the umbrella close by if you're out and about during the afternoon and evening hours. But again, most of us can expect to stay dry. So again, it's just a small chance at this time, and you know, something to not really worry too much about. So still enjoy yourself this weekend. Now, in terms of the hurricane season, the Atlantic hurricane season, we've got 44 more days to go. We do have a couple of tropical waves that we're watching at this time. One is moving away from the U.S. coast and really just showing about a 10% chance within the week of possible tropical development. We have another area the National Hurricane Center is watching. That's going to move into an area into the Caribbean later within a week. And with that said, showing about a 30% chance of possible tropical development. So again, not showing a big chance at this time, but a couple of areas that we are watching. And by the way, the next name on the list is Melissa. So 75 for our high today here at home in Columbia, 73 in Camden, also 74 in Sumter, 75 in St. Matthews, 74 in Orangeburg. So we've got some gorgeous weather all across the Midlands. Tonight, though, it will be another chilly one by sunrise for tomorrow morning, as temperatures will be in the upper 40s to low 50s. 80 for the high tomorrow, 80 on your Sunday with just a few showers possible. Otherwise, we're back down to the lower 70s behind that front on Monday. 80 for the high Tuesday, and then 70s again to wrap up the next work week.